rivers of Nigeria, where we sat down, and there we wept, when we remember Biafra, and the wicked carry us away, captivity required from us a song. How can we sing the love song in Nigeria? Oh, let the words of Biafra and the meditations of Biafra be acceptable in your sight, oh Lord. Aka Biafra, Uku Biafra, you see Biafra.
Hello, this is BVI Channel 1. I still remain Channel Peters. Today, BVI is right here at Federal Polytechnic Oko to witness the meeting of the Biafran Students Union happening right here, where they are inaugurating their departmental executives and coordinators right here at this institution. As you know, that the Biafran agitation has turned a new leaf as the Biafran students are getting involved in this process, and I use this opportunity to admonish you to be part of them wherever you are. If you are in this institution, Federal Polytechnic Oko, try to identify with these people. If you look right behind me, you can see them having their meeting quietly and with all sense of discipline. So you sit right back there while I bring you highlights from this meeting.
The overall General Student Union, the whole federation, Oga Biagwa in one Tioku, Dick Onye Malawu, Onye Tiwali Slate, Oga Akowako Ibon Sube. Oko Biafra.
Great Biafrans. Great. Of the greatest and can never be intimidated Biafrans. Great. Of the greatest Biafrans. Great. Good evening to you all. Good evening. Aka Biafra. Aka Biafra. Ozo kwakwa. Oku Biafra. You know, some of us did not know how this Biafra stuff started. As a matter of fact, I was the one that founded this. The inspiration, I just wanted to start from the scratch to explain. Biafra, no, I bundi Igbo. In English, okay, you're not an Igbo. Hey, yeah. Okay. Sorry. Okay. As in, most of us are shouting Biafrans. Why most of us are not? If you go to inside school now to interview some students, at the mention of Biafra, most of them will think that it's a nightmare. Someone told me that I hate that word Biafra. And when I asked the person, why did you hate this word Biafra? He says that once you mention Biafra, you are talking of war. Am I understood? So people says, once you're talking of Biafra, they tell you, your great-grandfather never told you how they fought the Biafran war. Or you want the same thing to repeat. I was in the church one day discussing about Biafra. One girl heard the word Biafra from my mouth. She adjusted her seat. And she now tapped me and said, Ogo, are you in support of Biafra? And I said, yes. I said, me. I know. I don't want war and all those things. And then I found out that most of our youth do not understand about this word Biafra. And most of us thought that if you are talking of Biafra, you are an Aboro at the main market or touts. I can remember even before we got admission at Ochanja main market, we used to sell beside the roadside. You see Mazop people, they terrorize people there. Sure, you understand? So people have seen that, as in believes that if you are into Biafran struggle, you must become a tout. And you might use that name to terrorize others. Because of some things most people are displaying. And when I got to study about Biafra, because Biafra has been in existence before the colonization of Nigeria, before the Britain came, Biafra is an entity. And when I studied about Biafra, I noticed that there are three things that is being known with Biafra: justice, equity, and fairness. That is why you see that in Igbo, because everything we do equal, and there is fairness in it. You understand? Everybody helps each other. So from there, after the studying, I was able to derive the Biafran ideology from there. So okay, since this is it, so Biafra simply means justice, equity, and fairness. And the most important thing is for us to get this freedom, for us to be able to detach ourselves from Nigeria. So because of that, I began to study about the pro-Biafran groups. I studied about Mazop. I said, no, how can I go and identify myself with Mazop? Most of the Mazop people I know are touts. Then I look at IPOB. I say, these guys, these people are equally good. And I look at BIM and all the rest. At the end of the day, I made the inquiry and I found out that IPOB has 3 arms. The Supreme Council of Elders, which is the highest arm, the customary government of IPOB, and the Radio Biafra. The Supreme Council of Elders are headed by one, His Royal Highness, I've forgotten that his name, can you remind me? Eso Zoboro. And the deputy chairman is headed by Dozie Ikedife, the longest living sojourn in Nigeria. If you are from Nnewi, when you mention Ikenga Biafra, you know that it's Dozie Ikedife. And Nnamdi Kanu heading the Radio Biafra. So because of that, I have to go to Owerri at that smart hospital to identify with him. And I told him about all these things. So the man now understood me. And the man now explained to us that even before the Biafran War in 1967, when the first coup happened, and they tagged it as Igbo coup, Awusas has already started killing Igbos, even before the Biafran War. And when the Biafran War ensued, Awusas killed Igbos too. And they were supported by all these foreign countries, all these powerful countries like Britain, America, and the rest. You understand? And again, even after that Biafran War, Awusas are still killing Igbos. All of a sudden, they will just cook up something to kill Igbos. And I have come to understand that these killings has been too much. How else are we going to get this Biafra without bloodshed? Because I check other countries like Scottish, Singapore, and many other countries. They were able to actualize their independence without a single bloodshed. And when we went to Dr. Ikedife, because he's a father now, in fact, he's our father, he has adopted Biafran Student Union into customary government of IPOB because of what we went to. So Daddy says that last year, the United Nations came into Biafra land and called all the governors, Ohanezes, senators, and asked them, are you in support of Biafra? So that you people can sign for United Nations to grant us referendum. They said no, that they want one Nigeria because of the things that they are eating. And when looking at this thing now, if you check it, no matter what we do, and our leader says one Nigeria, we are still where we are. For example, now in your department, if anything happened and they call your departmental president, whatever they say is what they get. So the Papa says, look at the way we're going to do it. In order for us to get this Biafra easily without any bloodshed. You know, in any country, if you have economic and political power, you are good to go. But in Nigeria here, we Igbos lack political power. Although we have economic power, but it is outside our land because they did not give us the chance to develop our land. You cannot ask an Igbo man that is residing in Lagos to be transporting his goods all the way from Lagos down to here because there is no seaport to transport it directly from that country to this place. There is no international airport. So anybody that wants to travel outside Nigeria will still go to Lagos, will still go to Abuja, or still go to Kaduna for the person to travel out. So they did not give us any chance for us to be economically standard in Biafra land, for us to develop it. So that was what Papa said. If you can be able to get a Biafran party or any party that has a Biafran ideology, from IPOB, we can be able to pick somebody that will swear an oath of allegiance that his mission statement there is for us to get Biafra. If you can get a Biafran agitator in the whole southeastern states as governor, senator, house of rep, house of assembly, we'll be chanting one song. And before you know what is happening, when all of them unanimously agree that we want Biafra, you know what is, before you know what is happening, Biafra is ours. So that is how we started. And this Biafra Student Union now has been inaugurated. As I'm talking to you now, Biafra Student Union has presidents in the whole Anambra state, because the way things are going now, people are identifying. And you know, I've already studied and checked some of the revolutions done in the world are done by students, and it is like students are neglected in this Biafran struggle, and students are quickly heard. At least you people can see it. When we went to that convention, Al Jazeera came and interviewed us, and the thing was on air since this week, because students are involved. Once students are involved, people will listen to us. So, like now, we are planning to have our Anambra State inauguration. As I'm talking to you now, there are still people that want to identify with us to inaugurate Biafra Student Union in Enugu State, inaugurate it in Abia State, inaugurate it in Ebonyi State, and the whole South and Southeastern State. Before you know what is happening, we are good to go. So what am I trying to tell us here now? We don't want any more bloodshed. If we can be able to get a pro-Biafran in Anambra State, we have already gotten our state in Kabonkai. You understand? I can remember when Yerima ruled his states in the north. He introduced Sharia law there. If you tell, he say that's his own jurisdiction. So if you can be able to get a pro-Biafra in Anambra State, we have already delivered Anambra State from Nigeria, number one. And then we wait for 2019. If you can be able to get a Biafran agitator in all those states, we have already delivered the whole of South and Southeastern states from Nigeria. Now, we will be now talking of how to officially name it Biafra. So what am I telling you guys now? Let us act accordingly. Let us use our internet. Let us prove to people that Biafra agitators are not stout. This time around, students are inside it, elites are inside it, and we are going to take it one step at a time. Before you know what is happening, Biafra is good to go. We have different types of pro-Biafran groups, but what I'm saying, any group that says this is the way we want to achieve it, me, I'm not against it. So let everybody, if you are in this group, BIM, Shota Chwande Nigeria from this center, Mazop, jack them from this center, Biasu, jack them from different angles. If different pro-Biafran groups can be able to fire arrows on Nigeria from different angles, Nigeria will be destabilized, and they know that we are doing what we are doing. Aka Biafra! So like this thing we are doing now, please, if you are coordinating your department, please be committed in what you are doing, because this is not a child play. Biafra is going places. The special grace of God, I promise you guys that before the ending of this month or first week of August, we'll be inaugurating Biasu officially in Anambra State. Aka Biafra. So I thank each and every one of you that wants to follow us in this struggle. This is the best way we think we can be able to do it in order to avoid bloodshed. Because saying that we cannot elect or something like that, we are like running away. You understand? So the only thing we have to do is to stay inside Nigeria to fight Nigeria and not to leave them. Because if you allow the Ugu Monda Safulani and only shoot, these people will deal with us mercilessly. So I thank each and every one of you for being here, for giving us the audience, and together we shall win Biafra land. Thank you, everybody.
Great Biafran students, the greatest of the greatest Biafran students. In fact, I am very happy. I'm the happiest person. Do you know why? Can anyone that gets it correctly, I am going to do something crazy. That's all beautiful. Okay. That's beautiful. I'll still do something crazy. But let me tell you something. I'm very happy to be right here. In fact, for a very long time, I've not stepped my foot on the soil of this community. And today, it is Biafra that is bringing me back home because I am from this town. Honestly speaking, you see, that is one reason. That is one reason why the world is shaking right now, to understand that the Biafran students are getting involved in the process. I'm not only from this community, but I'm also a product of Federal Polytechnic Oko. I did public administration here, AND and HND, and today I am back home, and Biafra brought me back home. And it is starting from Federal Polytechnic Oko. That is why I'm so excited. It is always good to be at the front burner. And Federal Polytechnic Oko, it will be on history that the Biafran student movement started from this institution. Aka Biafra, Oko Biafra. I learned this one here. And I believe the world is watching, because the world is going to see this. And they will know that when students comes in, things will start happening. Honestly speaking, this is just the beginning. You know, I told them earlier on that it is an error for independence agitation to be in the hands of street people, our brothers who do not know their left and their right. You know, when you don't know your left and your right, you can easily be manipulated. When you are engrossed with emotion about Biafra, you are bound to make blunders. But right now, all of us here, and many thousands of Biafran youths that will be joining, will take this movement to the next level. I am very much optimistic about that and sure about it. So I just want to encourage you. I just want to thank you for identifying yourself with whom you are, because I believe that ndị Igbo na-ekwu okwu sị na nwere onwe na-ebido na mmara onwe. You have acknowledged many people out there, everyone from south, east, south, we are all Biafrans. But it depends on when you acknowledge the fact that you are a Biafran, and that is where their freedom starts. So I want to use this opportunity to thank you. Don't forget that everything we do it within the frameworks of law. Anything outside the law, we are not part of it. That is why we are following this due process to restore Biafra once again as an independent free nation. I usually tell people, you don't need to break Nigerian law in order to break up Nigeria. But we use Nigerian law as it is intact to dismantle the British colonial contraption piece by piece. And at the end, we shall be free. And we shall benefit from what Biafra truly represents. Finally, if you look at your t-shirts, you will see the rising sun there. What happens when this morning sun comes out? Darkness disappears. And that is what Biafra is. When Biafra rise, somebody wrote, in Biafra, Africa died. But I want to tell you, in Biafra, Africa shall rise again. Aka Biafra, Aka Biafra, Oku Biafra, Isi Biafra. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I believe you liked our video. This meeting is wow. As you can see, the students of Biafrans, I enjoyed myself. So do yourself a favor by identifying with this body, Biafran Students Union, anywhere you are. Contact the President General of this organization with the number you're seeing on the screen, and stay in touch with your own people, Biafran Students Union. If you're a student anywhere in tertiary institution, do yourself that favor and be part of this. I believe you liked our video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on all our social media platforms, stay connected with your own voice. If you want to get news updates, visit our website www.bvichannel1.com. Till I come your way next time, I still remain as Peters. Stay blessed.
Welcome to Forstview Luxury Hotel. At Forstview Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit Forstview Luxury Hotel. We are located at number 1 Adeline Bamishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 08075787135 or 08099900601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.forceviewhotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. Forstview Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.